You guys, Aaron here. Today I'm talking about the new Typhoon event that's finally been announced. Now they kind of hyped up this event. They offered prayer beads in the anniversary event, 500 of them. And I can't remember a time where they've offered like an item for a future event and a current event. They probably did it once or twice before, maybe, but I can't exactly remember. So I feel like this might be the first time. But so they've kind of hyped up the event, and I think everyone's been pretty excited for this event because they've been, offering items and other events for this event and whatnot. And they've kind of, I think some of the people on the forums have talked about it and saying, kind of been hyping it up and whatnot. So they finally announced the details, and I have to say, a little disappointed, not gonna lie. But let's go into the details of the event first before I get into why I'm a little disappointed. So it starts September 11th, ends October 9th, stashes end October 12th. That's cool. It's based on the novel that's coming out. Whatever. I think I might be already out, I'm not exactly sure. So, month-long event. You need 5 different items. You need the prayer beads, which they've already been giving away. Yins, yangs, yin yang tokens, and beacons of light. I hate how there's so many different items. It's kind of annoying. Not a big fan of it. I don't know why they can't just do a simple event where like it's one, you just need a bunch of tokens, and you can get tokens from raid drops, roadmaps, and whatever. And then you use that token to open a wheel or a stash or whatever. One single item for the event, that would be cool, but whatever. Those are the good old days with like the telltale tokens and all that kind of stuff, if anyone remembers that. But this is how it's going to work. Prayer beads collected in tournament milestones, and then their prayer beads are used as energy for a roadmap that renews every 2 days. Not a big fan of that. I wish it was just world energy, that'd be nice, but oh well, we'll see how many prayer beads they give away in these milestones, because right now the raid tourney gives away 163, but we don't exactly know how much the roadmap needs to be completed. So right away we'll know if this is going to be a free-to-play or play-to-play event. But then the roadmap gives you the yin collectible items. The yang collectible items are collectible and collectible boxes that drop in raids. So hopefully the raid drops are through the whole 30 days and not just during raid tourneys or whatever. Players redeem the yin and yang collectibles in museum for yin yang tokens, and then those tokens are used for the stash, which is 100 tokens per pull. Every 10 pulls you get a single light beacon. So there's 50 pulls in total of the stash, so you get 5 light beacons if you complete the stash. But you need 10 to unlock the final roadmap, which gets you 5 stars on Double Zoo. So, roadmap every 2 days, 3 acts. Progressively getting harder, obviously. It can't be too hard because it's a collectible item to use as energy for the roadmap, so I can't imagine it's going to be that hard. But we'll see. And then they use the prayer beads as energy, and then you need 200 yins and 200 yangs to complete the museum collection to get the 100 yin yang tokens. So it's a 1 month event. Every other day the roadmap renews. That means there's going to be 15 of these roadmaps in total. 15 roadmaps. You're going to need, it's 50 pulls, so you need 5,000 yin yang tokens to complete it. You need 10,000 yins and 10,000 yangs to complete this museum collection for the yin yang tokens, because you need to do 50 of them. Complete the museum collection 50 times. So 10,000, let me do some math here. So you need 10,000 in total. Pulling out my calculator here on my phone. 10,000 in total. Divided by 15, so you roughly need, the roadmap needs to drop, for the yins at least. The yangs, it's a raid drop, so I think you can farm that as much as you want, hopefully. For the roadmap, you would need 666.6, so 667 yins to drop for every roadmap you do, if you want to, assuming you do the roadmap, all 15 roadmaps every day, or every other day, I mean. So that's a lot of yins I need to drop per roadmap, so we'll see how many actually drop. So right away we'll know first day whether this is going to be a free-to-play or play-to-pay event. So at least there's that. So just keep in mind, you need at least 667 yins to drop per roadmap. Assuming there's going to be the 15 roadmaps. It could be 14 roadmaps. I don't know exactly how the days work out. but it's roughly a month-long event. So whatever. And then they said the 5 beacons of light, I mean. You get 5 from the stash for every 10 pulls. Then you get 5 from doing solo and faction missions. Hopefully those missions aren't too hard. But yeah, once you get the 10 light beacons, you unlock the final roadmap for Ascendable Zoo. So let me go to Ascendable Zoo real quick. Fast, trait, roll support, stats. Stats aren't even that great, to be honest. 450% damage, 75% heal reduction, and 50 exhaust for 2 turns to 2 enemies. 2 teammates get focus and camouflage for 2 turns. Not a horrible rush. Up to 2 teammates get elusive and regain 20% of the max HP for 2 turns, not bad. Initial cooldown 2, cooldown 5 turns, usage 10%. So, not an amazing tune, honestly. Should have been an S-Class tune, I think. Because that's what's going to be dominating the game soon here. So I don't know why they're still giving away 6-star tunes like this. But since the tune isn't anything super amazing, it's not an S-Class tune, I have hope that maybe it is a free-to-play event. But it really depends on that roadmap, I think. Their roadmap, how many prayer beads is going to cost, and how many yins it gives you is going to be super telling on whether this is a free-to-play or play-to-pay event. Anyways, the stash, you get 1,000 blue keys, 1,000 ice cream cones, 1,000 cakes, which they're offered in 100 quantity each time you do a pull, or 200 if you get lucky. But that's 24 out of the 50 possible items you can get. You can get torches, arena tickets, trainers. I don't know why they offer Walker Horde cans still. I feel like that event's kind of dead right now. But and then there's a bunch of other different energy refills. So the stash is pretty decent. You can get 1,000 of each item for S-Class tunes, collectible items. Not bad, honestly. I wish it was a little bit more, but I'll take it, I guess. But for me, I think the main thing here is that the stash is probably the most rewarding thing you're going to get from this with the collectible items. I don't really care about the Ascendable, to be honest. If my first 24 pulls from the event were all of the collection items, I probably wouldn't even do the rest of the roadmaps or anything like that, to be honest. Because at that point, I don't really care about the Ascendable, and I don't really care about, I guess the torches would be nice, and the arena tickets, but I guess war cans too, but I'm not too worried about those, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. The event's kind of whatever to me. A month-long event. The Ascendable isn't like horrible. The stat lineup isn't that great in my opinion. I mean, I wish it was just in a straight-up attack tune maybe. That'd be way better with like over 2,000 attack. You can lower the HP a little bit, I guess. But I don't know though. Competing for just a regular 6-star now doesn't seem very rewarding, considering S-Class tunes are going to be dominating the game here pretty soon. Because they're going to keep releasing more S-Class tunes, I already know it. Roughly 2 a month, I think, is the average right now. I don't know, though. We'll have to see. It really depends on this roadmap, though. Because look how many different items it offers. 5 different things you have to collect. Every time they do an event where you have to collect multiple items like this, there's always that one item that really requires you to either grind super hard or pay. So we'll see if the yins are like that. I don't know, we'll have to see. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this event. What do you guys think of the tune, the stash? I think the stash is the best part of this, honestly. Just because of the collectible items. But we'll see. Thanks for watching. Peace.